are standing outside the courtroom of the accused Big Bad Wolf. Wait, there he is. Is it true? Did you really pull up the biggest heist in the history of Ever After? Why'd you do it?
No comment. We need to get to the court to prove the innocence of my client. You need to relax. If you go in here all jittery, you're going to look guilty.
Why does everyone ever after hate me? Get blamed for everything that happens around here. So Jason pigs and played trick or treater and grandma. Doesn't mean I'm responsible every time somebody gives a miss.
Don't worry, it will all work out. They have no real proof. All we have to do is put reasonable doubt in the jury's mind. They can't find you guilty without proof. Now, it's the judge that I'm concerned about. She's from Wonderland, and I hear that she's very hard to please. Just don't irritate her and let me do the talking.
I'm doomed.
Oh, my whiskers, let's go, creatures. We can't be late. The trial's to start precisely 2:08. Hear ye. Court is now in session. The Honorable Judge Scarlett Harp presiding. All rise. Ever after surrender commission, Mr. L. Huff.
Mr. Huff, you are charged with breaking and entering, criminal damage, and burglary. How do you plead?
Not guilty, Your Honor.
Look rather close to me. Are you sure all this nonsense is necessary? I can deal with them quite efficiently now.
Yes, Your Honor, this is a jury trial. The jury must decide.
Very well, very well. Let's get on with it. Who's defending this wolf?
I am, Your Honor, Miss Goldie Long.
And the persecutor?
That prosecutor, Your Honor.
Fine, I suppose. Is that you?
Yes, Your Honor, Mrs. Cindy Charming.
How charming. Are you two ready?
Yes, Your Honor.
Very well then. Let's hear it, Miss Charming.
The prosecution will prove that on the night of December 2nd this year, Mr. L. Huff broke into the car room on the second floor at Ever After Stories Inc. and purposely tampered with certain fairytale props to the point that the stories could not be properly told. Mr. Huff's defense will likely be used in the wrong place at the wrong time. However, Mr. Huff's past offenses and inability to adequately explain his whereabouts on the night in question, along with witness testimony, will prove beyond reasonable doubt to the fact that Mr. Huff is in fact big and bad and should be found guilty of this crime. Thank you. Mr. Huff has been falsely accused of this crime. The law says innocent until proven guilty, yet the prosecution still insists on charging my client with something they simply cannot prove. All I ask is that you pay careful attention to the evidence in this case, or lack thereof. You will find that there is an abundance of reasonable doubt which shall convince you that my client is not guilty of this crime. Thank you.
Persecution may proceed.
Prosecution.
We'll see. Miss Charming, let's hear it.
Yes, Your Honor.
Yes, Your Honor.
I'd like to begin the testimony upon my first witness, Fairy Godmother. You swear to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help you God?
I do.
Please state for the record your name and occupation.
Certainly. My name is Ethel J. Ferry. I'm known as Miss G here in Ever After. I'm a fairy godmother CEO of Ever After Stories Incorporated.
Please tell the court about the purpose of your company.
Ever After Stories Incorporated was created to manage the days of fairy tales. There's so many versions and copies of each show that the tour creators cannot keep up. We now schedule performances, store, and maintain props, ensure the authors do not factor the tales so much that the original is lost.
Please tell the court about what happened on the night of December 2nd.
Sometime during the night, the costume was broken into. One cop is missing and several others were damaged or altered, resulting in serious delays in 3 stories.
Please describe the damage.
It's just awful. The story of Snow White is indefinitely shown because we don't know whether it's spray paint is going to be in or out, and the apple is missing. Not to send out a community-wide warning that until further notice is not to say 2,000.
Was that all?
Oh my no! Little Red Riding Hood's cape has been bleached white. The color can be fixed, but the hood will never be the same again. And the glass slippers have been replaced with ruby red slippers.
Red, you say. What size are the slippers?
Oh, they're sent to our lab for testing. The soles are made in OZ click 3 times. We're still trying to figure out what OZ refers to.
Anything else?
Only the upper part. There's one that belongs to playing music, and that's touched really, but since it's gold, it really must be put away.
Thank you, Mrs. G. You're a witness, Ms. Locke. Mrs. G, do all the characters report to your building for their assignments?
Yes, all the residents of Ever After are part of this story, so their assignments and pay are processed here.
So, on any given day, any of the residents of Ever After can enter your building for any number of reasons?
Yes, that is true.
No further questions, Your Honor.
Fairy Godmother, you may sit down. And if you end up getting rid of those red shoes, let me know. Next.
The prosecution calls its next witness, Mr. John G. Bigg. You swear to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help you God?
I do.
brother Jack from the Beanstalk, is that correct? And you're the security guard ever after closing?
Yes, although I'm much smaller than I used to be. After Jack had got my beanstalk, I was forced to stay here, and ever after, my size became quite a problem until this young girl named Alice gave me these little cakes that made me smaller.
Insolent young child, always stick your nose in places it doesn't belong.
Yes, Your Honor.
Quiet and insolent. Please continue, Mr. Bacon.
I was angry at first, but she made me see that I was small enough to live and work in Ever After. That was when I got a job as security guard at Ever After Stories, Inc.
And what qualified you for such a job?
Well, you can smell humans. You know, fee, fi, fo, fum, I smell the blood of an Englishman. After some training, I can now smell any human.
I see. Mr. Big, please tell us in your own words what happened on the night of December 2nd.
Well, after all the props had been accounted for and placed in the lobby, in the prop room, I settled into my chair in the lobby for the evening. I didn't go anywhere, not even to get supper. I had it delivered. I ate and watched some fairy vision. I must have dozed off because I don't remember much else about that night, which is strange. I'm used to working nights and I've never fallen asleep before. Then I found out that the golden harp was found playing music in the lobby, which explained why I fell asleep. That music gets me every time.
Was anyone in my building with you that night?
No. Fairy godmother comes to props at 8. We lock the doors and she leaves. I'm it for the night.
Was anyone around the building?
Yes, the wolves will deliver my dinner from the Muffin Man Bakery.
Did you let him in?
Only to pay him and then I escorted him back out. He wanted to chat, but I've heard some stories about that one.
Do you have any knowledge about who broke into the prop room?
All I know is that it wasn't human. I didn't smell a thing and I would have woken up. That's why I think it had to have been an animal, a sneaky wolf-like animal.
Objection, Your Honor. Opinion.
Overruled, it's a good opinion.
Objection!
How dare you object me? Off with your head.
I'm sorry, Your Honor. I meant no disrespect, but isn't it innocent until proven guilty?
Nonsense, your client is lucky to still have his head, as are you. But do you want to prove something? Get on with it.
Your witness, Miss Locke. I would like to reserve my cross-examination of this witness until later, Your Honor.
No, I really don't like this one. She's mouthy just like Alice. Mr. Biggs, step down. Miss Charming, call your next witness.
I call Detective Peter Shepard to the stand. Detective Shepard, what evidence found at the crime scene pointed you toward the wolf?
Other than the fact that he was a last-seen character in Vincent building, Randall will describe that while he cannot see anything, he smelled a faint baked good snow. The wolf delivers for the Muffin Bakery and would likely snow baked goods.
And how did the suspect get into the prop room?
The lock was picked with something sticky. It appeared to be a candy cane, probably one hastily snatched by a tree down in the lobby.
Any other evidence?
Yes, one of the props messed with was literally running its cape. There were backfills between the hoods and the wolf ever since the trial last spring. The retros puzzle me. However, fairy godmother thinks they must be part of another road from another story and were stolen. However, the only one here in Ever After who knows such a road story is Alice, who happens to work at the Muffin Bakery with the wolf. And we all know how she is to tell stories.
Did you ask Alice if she told the wolf that story?
We can't. Alice has gone back to her work. We can't ask her anything until she comes back, if she ever comes back.
That child has been in trouble from the start.
Thank you. No further questions. Detective Shepard, what was your occupation before becoming a detective?
What do you mean?
I mean, haven't you always lived in Ever After?
Yes.
Well, according to Fairy Godmother, all residents of Ever After were a part of the story. Doesn't your story have a wolf in it?
Well, yes, but that was a long time ago.
And weren't you the boy who cried wolf?
I was a kid!
If you lied about the wolf then, what makes us believe that you wouldn't lie now?
Some of us learned lessons.
We can't be so sure of that. Now can we, detective? No further questions.
One question on redirect, Your Honor.
Proceed.
Detective Shepard, here in Ever After, jobs are earned based on certain skills. What qualified you for detective?
I knew if someone was lying. I lost everything when I lied. I know the destruction it is, and now I fight to stop it.
You may step down, detective. Call your next witness, Miss Charming.
The prosecution rests.
Your Honor, we're done. Time for the verdict and the sentencing.
Not yet, Your Honor. It's a defense, Your Honor.
Let's take a 5-minute recess. I'm exhausted with all these questions.
All rise. Reporting live, this is Carol from WNA News. I'm standing just outside the courtroom doors of the Mr. L. Hub trial. It doesn't look good for the Big Bad Wolf. This innocent wolf in baker's disguise is starting to wear off, and the Big Bad Wolf is starting to come through. Miss Locke is gonna have to find the just right evidence to get him off the hook. Oh, they're coming back. I'll keep you updated on all the latest updates. When the magic happens, we're on it. Back to you, Hansel.
It's late, we're late for a very important date. All rise. Be seated.
All right, what are you waiting for? Let's get on to Miss Locke.
I would like to cross-examine Mr. Big.
Remember, you're still under oath. You lie and I'll cut off your head.
Mr. Big, you said earlier that you get your food delivered. Is that correct?
Yes.
Do you get it delivered every night?
Usually, yes.
Does the wolf deliver it every time?
Most of the time. One time is Alice, which is a lovely surprise. Another time is the gingerbread man, which scared me a little.
Oh, why would that scare you, Mr. Big? You are, after all, a giant.
Well, it's just creepy, you know. I eat those little cookies all the time, and then to see a real one at your door. I don't think I'll ever get used to it.
Miss Locke, stop dating me and get on with it.
Sorry, Your Honor. Mr. Big, did you eat any of the gingerbread cookies on December 2nd?
They came with the order, but I never ate them. Fell asleep before I got to dessert. Come to think of it, they were gone when I woke up. That thieving wolf had stolen those too.
Thank you. No further questions.
Step down, Mr. Big.
I would like to call Mr. Lucas Huff to the stand. These words are true to full truth and nothing but the truth shall be God. Mr. Huff, please tell the court what you did in the day in question.
Worked at the bakery all day.
Worked at the bakery all day making deliveries. Made my way around ever after. I'm fast, so I worked there a lot. The last delivery was to Mr. Big. I made delivery and walked around for a while before heading back to like dead for the night.
Did anyone see you?
No, I walked along. Most people don't mind talking to wolf in the daylight, but at night they quickly turn away. Went home. Just can't prove it.
Thank you. No further questions. Your witness, Mrs. Charming. Mr. Huff, who works at the bakery with you?
Well, there's Mr. Muffin, the owner, the gingerbread man, Alice, when she's here, and me.
And does Alice tell you stories? Maybe about some bread slippers?
Alice does tell stories, great stories. My favorite one was about a tiny little bird and a hook, parrot had a hook for a hand.
But nothing about red slippers?
No, it wasn't there all the time, so maybe someone else on delivery.
Or you did hear the story and used the delivery time to steal the red slippers you later planted. You are, as fast as you say?
I didn't do it.
I submit you did. No further questions.
Mrs. Locke, stop. Good grief for a lullaby today. Snap Adver out, or I will have you removed from this court.
Your Honor, I would like to ask one more question of Detective Shepard.
Good more prosecution, fascinating.
Just one more question.
Very well. Detective Shepard, return to the stand, and remember you're still under oath.
Detective, you said earlier that the lock was picked in a candy cane. Was there any other candy found at the crime scene?
We found a few gumshots. They were next to Hanson Farrell's breadcrumbs, so we figured they belonged to them.
Thank you, Detective.
Oh, that was interesting. Sit down, detective.
Your Honor, my client is not guilty of this crime, but I do know who is. I would like to call Mr. Gingerbread Man to the stand. Objection, Your Honor! I'm not prepared for this!
Overruled. This better be good, Mrs.
You swear to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help you God?
I did.
Mr. Man, according to your fairy tale story, you come alive every time a gingerbread man is made. Is that correct?
Well, yeah, so
Mr. Big and the Wolf were not the only ones in the building of Ever After Stories that night. You were there too, weren't you?
no, that's impossible.
But you see, it isn't, Mr. Man. You knew that the giant's dinner came with gingerbread cookies, and you knew that the wolf always had to convince the giant he was worth having as a friend. So you took advantage. You snuck in, disguised as a cookie, used the candy cane to pick the lock from the prop room, and brought down a harp to put the giant to sleep.
I did not.
You did, Mr. Man. That's why the bear smelled baked goods. He wasn't smelling the wolf, he was smelling you.
You can't prove anything.
I think I can. Tell me, are you missing anything?
What are you talking about?
Your gum job buttons? You went to the prop room, you picked the lock, and you vandalized Ever After Stories Inc. You did it, not the wolf.
No, it's prosecuted. You can't catch me. I'm in the gingerbread man.
Arrest that cookie, you're gonna get right off his head.
Order. Mr. Wilson, your accuser, one fortunate cannon today. Case dismissed.
Oh, you're very welcome. Now stay out of trouble, Mr. Howard.
Breaking news, there's a warrant out for arrest of a gingerbread man. He's 5 feet tall, wears gumdrop buttons, and his signature cone is cinnamon, ginger, and 220. and has icing tattoos. If you have any information, please contact Ever After Crime Stoppers unit at 1-800-FAIRY TALE. Coming up next on Doesn't Work Wednesday, they say you can order your very own frog and turn it into a prince. We talked to one princess to see if it really does work. From WAD News, when the magic happens, we're on.